Krishna's Golden Lesson. The sun rose over the rolling hills of Vrindavan, painting the world in shades of peach and honey. Under the wide, cooling branches of a giant banyan tree, Krishna sat quietly. He held a wooden flute to his lips, playing a melody so sweet that the nearby flowers seemed to lean in to listen. The air was filled with peace and the scent of fresh jasmine. Soon, his friends began to arrive, lured by the music. Sudama came walking slowly through the tall grass, carrying a small, tied cloth bundle. He was a humble boy with a gentle smile, and though his clothes were simple, his eyes sparkled with excitement to see his best friend. Krishna lowered his flute and waved eagerly. Krishna patted the soft, mossy ground right next to him. "Come sit here, Sridama," he called out to another friend who had just joined them. The giant tree spread its leafy arms over them like a big green umbrella, protecting them from the heat of the day. They laughed as they watched a pair of squirrels chase each other up the trunk. Sudama sat down and nervously held out his little bundle. Inside was just a handful of flattened rice, his only meal for the day. "It isn't much, Krishna," Sudama whispered softly. But Krishna's face lit up. He took a handful of the rice and ate it with great delight. "This is the most delicious gift I have ever received," he exclaimed. Seeing Krishna's happiness, Sudama's heart swelled with love. He turned to their friend Madhu and offered the rest of the rice. Even though there was only a little bit, it felt like a magnificent feast because it was shared with such kindness. Madhu took a bite and beamed, feeling the warmth of true friendship. Krishna leaned back against the smooth bark of the tree. "Do you know what makes a friend truly special, Sridama?" he asked. Sridama listened intently as Krishna continued. "A true friend doesn't care about gold or fancy things. They only care about the love we carry inside. Friendship is a gift of the heart." Suddenly, a soft moo came from the bushes nearby. A little white calf had her hoof caught in some tangled vines. Madhu and Sridama didn't hesitate for a second. They jumped up and rushed over to help their furry friend, working together to pull the vines away gently. Krishna walked over and placed a steadying hand on Madhu's shoulder as the boys finished freeing the calf. "Well done," Krishna said softly. The calf nuzzled against them, licking their hands in thanks. Krishna showed them that when we help others together, our bond of friendship grows even stronger. Krishna took Sudama's hand and looked at his friends. "True friendship means having no ego," he explained. "It is helping without being asked and trusting one another completely. When you have a friend who loves you for who you are the richest person in the world." Sudama felt a tear of joy in his eye. As the sun began to set, turning the sky into a soft blanket of pink and lavender, Sridama waved goodbye to Krishna. The boys walked home through the glow of the evening, knowing that no matter where they went, they would always have the greatest treasure of all, the love of a true friend.